Breaking news on 10 TV News at 11. A manhunt underway in Texas for this Columbus man wanted in connection with the disappearance of a 14-year-old girl. Stephan Cox was set to go on trial in Columbus next week on sex charges involving a different 14-year-old girl.
But police say he skipped town last week, taking off for Texas. 10 TV News reporter Glenn McIntyre is live in the newsroom, and you have more information from police, Glenn.
I do, Kristen. Police call Cox a predator who manipulates and abuses young girls, and tonight they fear he may be taking his latest victim out of the country.
Columbus police first became aware of 26-year-old Stephan Cox after a 14-year-old Pennsylvania girl disappeared. They say the girl had met Cox online and he convinced her to leave home. Police say the girl stole her mother's car and traveled from North Strabane, Pennsylvania to Columbus.
He picked her. I mean, he knew exactly what he was looking for, and she did exactly what he told her to do.
He basically hid her car for the weekend and spent time with her at a hotel. And then we arrested him.
Columbus Police Detective Ronald Grocky says Cox had sex with the girl and was charged with unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. Free on bond, Cox was on house arrest until his trial, which was set to start next week. Last week, police say he skipped town.
The information that we received is that he basically told his probation officer that he was going for a job interview and apparently cut his ankle monitor off and fled to Texas.
Grocky says investigators believed he arrived in the Dallas suburb of North Richland Hills last Wednesday. The same day, 14-year-old Ruby Contreras failed to come home from school. Police say evidence shows Cox and Contreras also met online and were last seen getting off a Greyhound bus in El Paso. Based on Cox's history, police say the girl is in grave danger.
Highly likely that he could be involved in some sort of human trafficking, and that's the biggest concern for this 14-year-old girl, that he may take her across the border into Mexico.
Anyone who has been in communication with Stephan Cox in the last week or has any information on his whereabouts is asked to call Columbus Police. Live in the newsroom, Glenn McIntyre, 10 TV News.